Guys, what is up? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. This is going to be a sample shopping episode sponsored by the good folks over at Decant Shop. We got some sort of different fragrances to talk about today. These are ones you don't really hear a lot about in the community, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about why I wanted to give each one a go. Remember, these are all available at decantshop.com, and if you use my coupon code MAX12, you're going to save 12% off your entire order. So the first one is from the house of Thierry Mugler, and this one is called Womanity. And I hadn't really heard anything about Womanity. As far as what I have from this house, I own Mugler Cologne, Pure Havane, Pure Leather, Pure Malt, Pure Coffee, Pure Shot, and B-Man. I want to try their Kier leather scent from the Expressions collection. I want to try Alien Man and the new flanker. I still haven't tried either. And I want to try the flankers to the Mugler Cologne collection. I haven't tried those either. As far as what I want to buy, there's three more I know that I'd purchase from this house. I purchased Ultra Zest, but I know that one is limited and now the price has really gone up. I purchased Taste of Fragrance if I could find a bottle for a good price because I like the spiciness of that one. And I purchased Cryptoman for a cheap price. I don't think I'd ever pay retail for Cryptoman. So this one I wanted to try because it's a fig fragrance from Mugler. It was a 2010 release, and the note breakdown's really simple. It's fig, caviar, fig leaf, and fig tree. Now, the perfumers behind this one, there's three. It was the Firm Maine, Alexis Dadier, and Ralph Schweiger. If you're looking to purchase this one online, bottles are going between $40 and $60, depending on the size. And yeah, this is a really nice fragrance. This is a different take on fig. It's like not that fruity fig that's like Fico di Amalfi, and it's not that milky coconutty fig that's like Frisicos or Premier Figuier by L'Artisan Parfumé. This is a tart green fig. I don't at all get the caviar note. I mean, maybe it's a little salty. This is like a tart green vibe that's sort of reminiscent of like Dune Poiron by Dior, which I'm going to be doing a full review on pretty soon. But I think it's totally unisex. I just don't know. I just wonder how many fig scents does anyone need, right? And I feel like I have a couple. So I don't know that I love this one, but if I was, there's real Mugler collectors because they do like really cool bottles and limited edition stuff. And if I was a Mugler collector, I might want to own this one. All right, next one up is from the House of Penhaligons. This one is called Artemisia. Now, I knew going into this that this was a more feminine fragrance, but there's certain brands like the next two after this where I just want to smell anything they have. And Decant Shop has some of their older, more, less talked about stuff. And so I wanted to try Penhaligon's Artemisia. Now, from this house, I have three. Sartorio, Elixir, I have four. Sartorio, which is like, my favorites. Elixir, which I love. Beolea, which I love, and Dora, which I really like. Don't love it. I want the concentrate version of Endymion, and I want to try a bunch of other ones: Belgravia, Agarbathi, which is from the Trade Route collection, and Alizaran, also Trade Route collection. I want to try Clandestine Clara and Kensington Ambra, and the Ruthless Countess Dorothea from their I forget the name of that collection, but the animals on the bottles. And I need to go back to English Fern, and I want to try Savoy Steam, and Castile, and Eau de Ververine, and Spirit de Roy, and LP9, Opus 1870, Quercus. I like this brand. I want to get my nose on everything. So this one is not as old as I thought. It's a 2002 release, and the notes are nectarine, green notes, green apple, lily of the valley, jasmine, violet, tea, vanilla, oak moss, sandalwood, musk, and amber. You can get this one online between $65 and $70. So looking at the notes and seeing nectarine and apple and tea, that's why I really was interested in this one. And unfortunately, I think it's a little too feminine for me. It's very soft and fruity and floral. But I really like it. Like the tea really comes across in this, the violet comes across. It's a much different feminine fragrance than like a lot of the stuff that's out now that just sort of smells cheap and fruity. This is like really nice. The nectarine comes through, the apple comes through, the tea comes through, the violet comes through, the vanilla comes through. It's just like a soft, fruity, spicy fragrance that's just really nice and pretty. And I would think this would be great on a woman. And I think it's ageless too. I don't think you have to be an older woman to wear this one. I really do like this one a lot for a woman. All right, next, another house that I just want to try everything, especially these older releases. This is from the house of Creed. This is Jasmal. Now, I own a few from this house: Green Irish Tweed, Himalaya, Milesian Imperial, Aventus, Jardin d'Amalfi, Royal Mayfair, Virgin Island Water, Royal Oud. I'm going to at some point get Viking. I'm going to get Vetiver Geranium. I'm going to get Acier Aluminum at some point. Aberdeen Lavender, Bois de Portugal, and Spice and Wood. Those are on my to-purchase list. This was an older release. This was a 1959 release from James Henry Creed. And the notes on this, simple: bergamot, Italian jasmine, Moroccan jasmine, ambergris, and galbanum. This is very hard to find. It is no longer listed on the Creed website, and it appears to be vaulted. So if you're interested, I'd recommend getting your samples now. And this is a really authentic jasmine fragrance. If you like real jasmine, I'm not talking about the soft, almost cartoonish jasmine fragrances that are out there today. If you like the heavily indolic, sticky, almost animalic jasmine fragrances that are very reminiscent of the actual jasmine absolutes that exist, this is right on the money. I mean, I pick up very little other than real jasmine in this one. This is just a jasmine dream, and it's a little green. There was a Freudian slip there, and that could be from the galbanum maybe, and a little bit of that Creed ambergris gives it a little bit more of an animalic vibe. But this is really nice. I'm not huge on jasmine, but I wanted to try this one. I love to try the vaulted Creeds. I'm not disappointed with this one at all. This is like a really good old Creed fragrance that has some character to it. I can't believe this firm is making Aventus cologne. Anyway, last one, another house that I just want to try everything they put their name on. And this is a Frederic Malle that's a little bit older. It's called Lys Mediterrane. I own only 3 from this brand. I'm sort of disappointed by that, but we'll step that number up down the road. I've got Vetiver Extraordinaire, which was my first niche purchase of all time. There's a great story behind my purchase of that one. Watch the. Did I review that one? No, but I told the story somewhere. I'll tell it during the review. I'm going to review that one. Geranium Pour Monsieur and Dries Van Noten. I'm definitely going to buy Monsieur, and I need to try Moon and Dawn and Night and all of those. But this is a brand I want to try everything. And this was a 2000 release when Frederic Malle was at its peak in terms of, I think, releases. It was done by Edward Fleischer. And the notes on this one are seawater, angelica, orange blossom, lotus, lily, vanilla, and musk. $205 for 50 ml, $290 for 100 ml. And I gotta tell you something. I am not often let down by a Frederic Malle fragrance, even the feminine ones. And there's not that many that I would say, that's really a woman's fragrance. I think like even Portrait of a Lady, to me, like that's unisex. Cardinal Flower, right? That's unisex, even though it's a tuberose. Even in Passant, which is a lilac fragrance, I think a guy could pull off. I think a guy could pull this one off too. But this is just a really soft lily fragrance. It's almost a soliflor. It's almost just lily. I don't know that I get seawater here. I don't know that I get angelica. I was hoping this really would have a Mediterranean vibe, but really it's just a very nice, clean, white lily. You have to, I think, really enjoy lily. I've always found lily to be a boring flower. There's just nothing really to it. It's a very pretty floral fragrance. I think some women will probably really enjoy this. I could see a businesswoman loving this fragrance, but for me, it's a little boring. All right, so if I'm ranking these, it's really easy for me. Creed Jasmal, far and away the best here. It's just so true to Jasmine. Penhaligon's Artemisia #2. I could definitely see a woman wearing that one. I'm going to go for the price, Thierry Mugler's Womanity 3, because I think it's a good fig fragrance, and Frederic Malle. Least Mediterrane #4. I think there's a place and time for all of these for women, not for me as a male. So guys, that is it. We'll be back in a couple more weeks with another episode of Sample Shopping. I'll be hitting you with more videos soon. If you've tried any of these, please do drop a comment. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys again real soon with more videos. My name obviously is Max.